Hi everyone. My name is Tirumala. I work for open source database as a migration expert. Along with me, Akhil is with me, Venkat Akhil Pavluri. He's a solution architect. So we are going to deliver this topic. This is the PostgreSQL, Oracle to PostgreSQL migration. And this is one of the government organization, MeSeva. This is Telangana MeSeva, how India's largest government to customer platform broke free from the Oracle to PostgreSQL. Yeah, can you go to next slide, Akhil? Akhil, can you move to next slide? Yeah. So this is the trap of the Oracle, the license cost. So first they will offer 50% discount on the licenses. Okay, and at the same time, this license they give the, I mean, what is it? Discounts for they're locking the some period again. So it's a something 5 years locking. Just one. Okay, yeah. Okay, I think your brightness is low down just now. Okay, that's okay. Yeah. Okay, Oracle license, it's a trap here. Everyone knows this person. Offers discounts, how it is there in the present market. Everyone knows now. Okay, and at the same time, Oracle, they will give the use, but we are thinking about we are losing the, what is it, discounts, but we have to be think about the future, how we are saving like that. We have to be get rid of the any organization which they are using that Oracle or SQL Server, which is license based ones, they have to be think about the future, how much they are saving again. Okay, and here one more thing is that the they will cut the unused support again. If the product is something they are drastically changed and the version is it's a major version, then the discounts and everything will be gone. Again, they will ask about the I mean new price again. Okay, that is the one thing. And at the same time, they won't support the old versions. Everyone knows this here. And coming to that annual support free increases. So 10 years ago, if it is 1 million per year, today it costs around 8% growth. It's a 2.1 million per year. It will. Okay, the only way the organizations come out from the Oracle is that they have to be think about the future, how much they are saving instead of the what the discounts they are, they are in hand again. And at the same time, they have to be explore their workloads. So how the PostgreSQL is supports nowadays, it is PostgreSQL is very matured. Everyone knows. So and at the same time, day by day, it is going to be matured again. Yeah. This is the licenses trap here. Yeah. Can you go next slide? Okay. So coming to this context of the platform, MeSeva USD. So here 500 government to customer as well as the government to business services are supported. These three databases, the three databases which are residing in the three different Oracle servers. And at the same time, this is the services related to different departments like RTO department, as well as everyone knows because everyone is using nowadays. They are paying every bill through eSeva and they are taking any certificates or anything from the through MeSeva only, right? So everyone knows about these services, how these services are important, and at the same time, these services are very critical for the citizen again. Okay, so the next one is the high volume transaction platform. So that means, so many transactions happen daily, and the real-time transactions and multiple state governments or departments I explained already. So different organizations or different agencies are connected with, they are connected with the MeSeva. So every transactions, every services is going through MeSeva. MeSeva is the center point for that one, right? Yeah. So here the mission critical availability is that any downtime, it directly impacts the citizen access and essential government services, zero tolerance for data loss or extended outages also. So this is very mission critical availability. Yeah, next slide, please. Okay, so the executive summary is that they gave the cutover window 12 hours and 85 services has to be migrated, and with the data integrity is 100% by using, I mean, I will explain that one, how we did the, what is that, data validation and everything. It's a 100% data integrity, and at the same time, data loss should be zero, because this is a mission critical. I mean, every, what is that, already completed transactions also, they will use for reporting purpose and auditing purpose as well. Okay, and these guys are maintaining the data even before state bifurcation, that is 2014 data also they are maintaining for the reporting purpose. That means still they are using for something, some audit related reports and everything. So that is the reason they are maintaining the 2000 before 2014 data also. Okay, can you move to next slide, Akhil? Okay. Yeah, from here my colleague Akhil will take that architecture side. Yeah, please Akhil.
Thank you, Thiru. Though you are delivering the 90% of the presentation, thank you for keeping my name on top of the title card. So I will basically cover the Postgres architecture, what we have migrated from the Oracle. So if anybody who work with the government agencies, they will know how hard it is to hit the architectural decisions and make sure bringing every owner of the each and every technology to a single ground and common ground and get the final approval of deploying it in architecture, right? So we also went to the same process. There are multiple rejections we faced. First of all, there are three different databases in three different servers. So since the high availability for the Miseva is critical for us, so we proposed an architecture that you can see in the proposal one. We have asked, I mean, we simply went them and we wanted to deploy a Patroni 3-node cluster for each services individually. So with the configuration that you can see on top of that. So primarily one primary and two standbys for the each database. So, but there are few rejections around it based on the infrastructure requirements exceeds this particular thing. The government will have the budgets, but I don't know why few rejections will take on part of this. But and we since there is a difficulty in procuring this particular infrastructure, we have pivoted this particular Patroni cluster architecture to a different approach altogether. So we don't want to have a Patroni cluster in place, but we want to set up a streaming replication, having simply a single primary and a one standby node for each database. So if there are any cross database queries, we want to include the FDWs. But this also got rejected because we all know that FDW's queries will slightly low and it's also very critical to since we are use the Miseva, it is very critical to have the performance part also. So having all the discussions, having all the rejections, so one primary final adoption is we have consolidated all the databases into the single database and converting the rearranging the whole table structure, I mean the schema structures and bringing the databases into three different schemas. So we have eliminated the FDW directly. So we simply had a 4-node cluster where 3 nodes will be part of the Patroni and one will be in the DR. So we have reduced around 67% of the compute when it compares to the first one. Around. So all over it is a 88 core vCPUs and we had a 348 GB RAM on top of that with a 11 TB of data. So basically, I hope everyone knows the Patroni how it works. Like one active will be there, one primary, and remaining two will be the standards. Going on to the next one. Yeah. So this is the architecture that we had deployed and finally approved by the government one. So we had a HA proxy for the load balancing part, and we have a virtual IP with KeepLID for to maintain the single IP to avoid the single point of failure. And since the data, I mean, RPO is 0, we have to bring the sync replicas in place. We need to maintain the sync replication mode between the one of the replicas here. So it is a 3-node cluster where we have a XCD for the DCS thing, and we have patterning for the HA orchestration part, and one primary and 2 replicas. Out of the 2 replicas, there is one sync replica and one is async replica. So I hope everyone knows the difference between the sync and async. Whenever there is a transaction happening on the primary, sync replica needs to be acknowledged back to the primary in order to commit that particular transaction. So, and there is another node for the failover if there is any disaster happened on the particular DR node, which is a cascading replica. So, and Patroni has taken care all the, we all know that Patroni will take care of all the replication management, later failure, automatic failures based on the priorities that we have set and all this part, right? So, and when it comes to the HA proxy, we exclusively use that particular thing for the load balancing part, where we want only one HA proxy to be active at one particular point, and the other will be a standby node. Whenever this particular first HA proxy goes on a toss, then the second will come to the picture, and there will be a that will take the connections person. And with this, we have brought down the what is our success. I mean, what is our validation metrics that we had with this particular cluster is we have reduced the RTO less than 30 seconds based on the configuration that we have set in the pattern. And since we are using the sync replica, we have a 0 RPO, and since we are using the keep LOD things, there will be no manual intervention where one node goes down. We don't need to shift to the other particular. We don't need to shift to the other HA proxy node, and we have all tested the different failure scenarios. What happens if the HA proxy 1 goes down? What happens if the HA if the primary goes down? What happens if the sync replica? All these particular things are tested out, ironed out, and demoed to the particular thing. And this is the whole architecture, I would say. Yeah. 3 if you can.
Yep. Thanks, Akhil. Yeah. So the business case for this migration, we have to be, the first and foremost is that license cost estimation, why the migration is required. So they will save the money with the license. And at the same time, the vendor independence again. So there is no vendor locking here. If it is running in the PostgreSQL, they are free to move any databases they can migrate. There is no vendor locking. And the next one is the scalability and flexibility. PostgreSQL, extensibility supports evolving services demands without any proprietary constraints again. So you can easily scalable and flexible. And the fourth one is the government open source push. Okay, now the government is aligned with the national and the state policies. They're encouraging the adoption of open source solution in government of IT sectors again. So this is the business case for this migration. The expected impact is that 100% Oracle license free eliminated. And the next one is the total cost of ownership again. The third one is the long-term maintainability. And the main thing is that the PostgreSQL is the community-driven innovation. So I explained this one. It's a day by day, it is going to be well matured. Now also it's matured, and at the same time, it is going to be well matured by day with the community-driven again. So this is the business case for this migration. Next slide, please. Okay. So this is the overall, as Akhil specified, right? So these 3 databases, dashboard and the payment gateway and the central portal, they're calling as short names here. Okay, these 3 databases are residing in Oracle, different servers again. So each server is residing in one, I mean, one database residing in the one server. So in that way, these guys are maintaining the three different servers for the Oracle. That means it's a three licenses again, you know. Okay, and coming to this data storage is, it contains 1939 tables. And I mean, the total data is 1.5 TB in the DB size for all three, I'm saying. Okay, data integrity is 443 primary keys and 9 foreign keys are there. Coming to the performances related one, 805 indexes are there. The programming related one, 21 functions and 9 procedures, 1 trigger and 56 sequences. Coming to the reporting, they are viewing yeah, different kinds of reports are there. They are using the 37 views related to that reporting related queries. Yeah. Okay. So moving to that, I mean, it's a basic thing. This slide is explains only the basic things. The database. Okay. So the next part I will explain how we did and everything. This is the database migration approach is divided into two parts here. One is schema conversion and the other one is the data migration. In the schema conversion, we have to be, that is a heterogeneous, right? Obviously, that is from Oracle to PostgreSQL. So here, first we have to be consider the storage objects. The storage objects, sorry here, yeah, the storage objects means tables, constraints, and indexes. These comes under the storage objects. So once these storage objects, that means the data types is mapped between the Oracle data types, Oracle table column data types to PostgreSQL data types, it has to be mapped very well. Here, I will give one point here. The people will, I mean, they will use something AI or by their experiences, they will go with some kind of data types. They will, I mean, they will, what is it? Okay, they will support that one. Okay. So here, before going to these storage objects in the table data types, when I mean which one we have to be aligned, my suggestion is that first we have to be do some kind of data analysis in the source side. Okay, so each table, otherwise, take an example of each data type. Okay, each data type, what type of data it holds in the Oracle. So analyze that data first, and you will get clear picture what data type has to be mapped to the PostgreSQL. So this is the first thing. I mean, I'm suggestible as per my, I mean, database expert. And once we did that data analysis in the source database, you will come up with the best choosable data types in the PostgreSQL. You have to be mapped that one. So once it is successfully done, then you have to be go with the other storage objects, indexes, constraints, and related things. Once it is done, storage objects, come to the code objects. The code objects is like the procedures, functions, and triggers, along with the views as well. Okay, these four comes under the code objects. And validate these objects once you are converted, that is between the, or I mean, source database as well as the target database. Okay, this is the one part. So if you are maintaining in this strategy, you will, what is that, rework will be reduced here. Okay, so everyone knows that the difference between the Oracle and PostgreSQL at the time of compilation and execution. Okay, at the time of, just have to take the example of Oracle. Oracle or SQL Server, if you are compiling any object, the semantics and syntaxes will happen at the time of compilation only. But coming to the PostgreSQL, the PostgreSQL won't do the semantics and syntaxes at the time of compiling the object. It will perform at the time of execution. That means it's a 20 and 80%. But coming to that SQL Server and Oracle, it will do 80% at the time of compilation, the remaining 20% at the time of execution. But here it's a vice versa. 80% at the time of, sorry, 20% at the time of compilation, the remaining 80% will do at the time of execution. That is the reason we have PLPG SQL check extension is there. Once you are install that extension, if you are, I mean, with PLPG SQL functions are there, with that functions, if you are validating this function validation, the semantic 6 will be reduced till something until 80%, I can say. The remaining 20% will come at the time of application testing or any object level testing. In that way, if you are going, I mean, if you are following this approach, we have to be, rework will be reduced. Okay. So this is the way we are followed here. And coming to the data migration, so once the data is migrated, I mean, the validation everyone knows. So the data is, the first we will do the sanity check is like the row count is between source and the target. After that, some check, some validation or subset of data we will take. So as a migration expert, I'm suggestible is that it's easy. Okay, first of all, you have to be take the distinct of data types which are there in the source database. Okay, mapping that one into the target database. Only each data type, how the data is stored in each table, the same in the same way in the target. You have to be match that one. This kind of sanity testing is fine as a database migration. Yeah. Anyway, if any data issues or comes, definitely they will caught at the time of application testing. But this is the sanity we have to be perform as a DB migration expert. Okay, can you move? Yeah. Okay, now what I mean, Varata PZ we are used for what are schema conversion as well as the data load. So everyone knows Varata PZ. It's a open source database, and this is residing there in the. I mean, this is there in the long back ago onwards, and it's the open source tool, and it supports all. It's a very useful for the Oracle to PostgreSQL. The other databases, they support the SQL Server to PostgreSQL, but well matured for the Oracle to PostgreSQL. Okay. So schema conversion, the objects which I specified above. So these objects we are converted with Oracle PZ, and that is the other one is the PL SQL to PL PgSQL. The PL SQL which is used in the Oracle, the PL PgSQL, that is a PostgreSQL standard language. We have to be convert that code related to the code objects like functions, procedures, and triggers and views. And parallel data export. The when you are doing the data load from source to target in the PostgreSQL, we have to be it has to be do something parallel load and migration assessment. So before we are performing this migration, we will do some assessment. So how much time it will take, and we will by using this one we can estimate the downtime. That is for we have to be perform migration assessment as well, and the consent and the grant export. So primary keys, foreign keys, everything we have to be as part of schema conversion. We have to be yeah we have to be what is it convert these well and moving into the PostgreSQL. And coming to this manually intervention, anyway, any tool, don't believe any tool in the market. It's Oracle PZ or AWS SCT or AWS DMS and everything. Okay, the tool is also implemented by humans only, but at the same time, it will give some kind of issues also there. So the better thing is that even the tool is successfully converted objects also, we have to be validate that one by understanding of the source object, what it is expecting as input parameter, what it is processing, and what it is giving the output of that object. So understanding in the business aspect of the only that particular object, and related to that code should be the converted code should be like that or not. If any glitches are there, just you have to be do manually. That means the converted code, which is automatically also, you have to be do some kind of validation with the source object. Okay, so post migration, what to PZ,
Hello, Akhil. Did we lose the audio?
Yeah, just a minute.
Okay, am I audible?
Yes.
Yes.
Akhil, am I audible?
Yeah, you are.
Hello, I'm audible?
Yes, Andy.
Oh, sorry. I think some network disturbance here. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. So the performance testing, performance tuning, the 20% of queries we are tuned that one. Coming to that integration testing, I explained that 86 services tested incrementally via GUL, right? I will explain that one in the next slide, that one. So application code patches. So any application related code patches is happening at the time of this one migration as a their daily, what is that, ongoing changes. It's a delta changes. That is also we are considered that one. Okay, these are the manual effort we did that one while migration. Yeah. Next slide, please. Okay, so coming this migration approach, the phase one, I mean before migration, the all applications are pointed to Oracle DB. It's a primary database, and all 85 services are live services are pointing to the Oracle DB only. In the phase two, we are suggested, okay, here one thing has to be, yeah, come to the point why we are going for this solution in the phase two. Okay, you know, right? The government organizations, they won't follow. I mean, the current Upadhi team is maintaining the government, this one, the MISEVA related applications and everything. Because of something lack of their infra, they are not maintaining the proper process. Process in the sense, they don't have the development environment or test environment or stage environment or production. Directly dev environment, that is their local, and directly they are moved to the production only. So in this, there is no pre-prod, there is no QA environment. This is the one of the biggest challenge we are facing here. Okay, so any application or as part of the SDLCs, we have to be thoroughly tested pre-UAT environment. After that only, we'll, I mean, before what is that, production, pre-prod, we have to be perform good kind of validation and everything. Then only they will move to the production. But here, this is the big challenge. So we don't have the, what is that, a proper infra to test this, the migration scripts or data load and everything. Only they gave the production service directly, the PG production service directly to us, and pointing to this Oracle as a source, that is also production. But before going live, we did, the production service, the real, target production service. That one you are considered as a pre-prod environment. And we did our exercise, the migration related exercise on that environment. Once these scripts are ready, then after that we are going to the, we are arranged everything in the, what is that service, the DB service, and that is acting as a prod now. So here we gave, because of this, we gave one suggestion to them that the application side, they are implemented. Okay, we gave the solution, they're implemented one wrapper. That wrapper will recite that the request which is coming from the service is going to Oracle or PostgreSQL or both. Okay, we gave the flag there. So the first initial time, we gave the flag to GUL write method. That means the request is going to both Oracle system as well as the PostgreSQL system. So in that way, after our full load is completed, we are enable the dual load. So from there onwards, the request is going to both the databases. In that way, the data is synced here. Okay, so that is the reason. Because of these challenges, we are going with this approach. So this is the dual write. So Oracle and plus PostgreSQL is a parallel writes is happen. And it comes to the just we are validating, we are mounted the data and validated the data between both the databases for the real-time sync, data sync, and a 2x production load for the testing here. Okay, in the phase 3, post cutover, once everything is successfully done and it is writing how it is writing in the Oracle, the primary one, the same it is running in the Postgres side also. We are validated certain time. After that, the Oracle is decommissioned in the post cutover, and now it is running in the PostgreSQL. All services running in the PostgreSQL now. Okay, Akhil, next slide, please. Okay, so migration strategy. Yeah, pre-migration, it's a dual write architecture. We are what is that proposed them. So Oracle PostgreSQL running in parallel. The system stress tested at 2x production load prior to cutover. In the cutover approach, okay, so control downtime window for full data load. So, whatever the downtime window we are given to them, within that downtime window only, we are completed that data load and everything. So final data sync and validation before it is going to be live, we did that data validation, just row counts between these two, as well as the one which I explained earlier in the sanity, we did the sanity. Why? Because we are tested this one because of the lack of this enrollments, right? We did our exercise in the production itself. At the time of we did the exercise, we did the proper data validation and everything in the prod environment only, but it is considered as a pre-prod. Okay, so that is the reason we did some sanity validation here in the pre-production time. So once it is everything is good, then it is moved to the here in the operation control. At the time of this one migration, all teams are with available in the only one room, that is MISEV office. It is in the Hyderabad Begumpet area. That is dev team, infra, and database QC teams. All are co-located in one umbrella, and we did that one. So it's a real-time monitoring, DB performance and the connections and any latency and everything. So how it is acting in the Oracle, the same way, the performance as well as the connections, any connections are broken like that, any latency is there, any request comes, what is the response and everything, how it is processing and everything, but everything is syncing with the Oracle system only. Yeah. Can you move to next slide? Yeah. So challenges and how you involved. Okay. This is the one biggest challenge is that I told you Upadhi team is maintaining this e-Seva servers. So here they are proposed that the migration approach is wrong, and they did this exercise from the last 8 months. But we did this exercise only, this project we completed only 3 months only. Okay, so navigate tool, everyone is, I think someone is heard about that one. This is the schema conversion, but at the same time, it's not a free tool. It's a paid tool only. They have proposed that navigate tool, but at the time of navigate tool, they are not validating any data types. I told you, right? So as part of the database migration expert, you have to do some data validation. They didn't do any data types. They're simply, by using the navigate tool, they are loaded the data. They are going, okay, and at the same time, they propose to go the live in that way. But when we are coming to this project, what is the glitches it is there? What is the issues they will encounter? By seeing that one, we are already shown to them. Okay, so that is the reason we are suggested Varati PG. And at the same time, because of their infra challenges, right? These 85 services in the pre-prod environment, that is the prod which we are requested them as acting as a pre-prod at the time of, they are tested by pointing to the stubs. That means the request is going to the out, the coming output, what is that response is same only from the different 85 services. But the stubs testing is not a proper integration testing. This is a kind of, what is that, our application is testing or not. But at the same time, how our application is responding with their responses. That means the other services responses. So we are omitted that one. So that is the reason we came up with this dual, right? Why? Because the other services responses also received to Oracle as well as the PostgreSQL because of the dual, right? In that way, we are well tested their integration testing. And as Akhil said, the FDW, because these three databases are residing in three different Oracle servers, and in Oracle, they knows, right, something, what is that, DB link is the right in Oracle. By using the DB link, they are connected to each and every database, the database integration. But here, we are not, we are opposed to FDW because of the performance glitches. That is the reason. The functionality, we are understanding the functionality, and we are proposed that one, bring that one as is in the one umbrella, that is one database, as a three different schemas. So they don't have any glitches in the functionality, and we are shown them clearly, explain them, and they agreed for that one. That is the reason we are implemented as a schemas. So in that way, you are get rid of the FDW. And date format mismatch cause it the, okay. So here, I think one of the services, they are selecting the dates from the, what is that, it's a dynamically, that means something, the date format is the right, we have to be select the date, but the date text after selecting also, that is editable. But in Oracle, they're editing something long years back date format, that is accepted there. But because of this date, here our data load is failed. We are identified those are segregated into different app servers. So one, at the time of this services upright, we did app server one by one. So in that way, the phase by phase migration is also happened. So we did the hypercare support also for the 72 hours and issues handling. So at the time of, yeah, any immediate triage as well as the root cause analysis, we did that one, hot fixes, but we didn't get any, what is that, hot fixes. We didn't get any major issues there. Yeah. And yeah, governance strength, end-to-end accountability across the full migration lifecycle, and cross-team coordination with other applications also. We are at the time of integration testing, we are coordinated with them. It's a ESD, IT infra, database, and application teams. Yeah. These are the risk and management. We did that one. Yeah, can you move to next slide, Akhil? Okay, so 85 critical services. The outcome of this one is 85 critical services migrated, and 100 with a 100% data integrity we are validated. With the total cutover is the window, 12 hours window only. Okay, so migration success checklist, all 85 citizen services, 0 data loss, and the platform is well stabilized. There is no issues right now. It is, it is going well. Okay, high volume transactions. You know how much of transactions is happening in the e-server, right? Yeah. Can you go to next slide? Okay, this is a migration complete. Okay, we give the transition to day 2 support, performance benchmarking, and optimization. Also, we are performing any glitches are there related to performance, and finalized Oracle decommission. Finalized Oracle decommission, and infrastructure also reclamation now. Okay, documented the migration runbook for replication across other state governments as well. We provided the runbook as well. So establish the PostgreSQL operational monitoring. Right now, yeah, one of my team member, Kirti, is supporting that Niseva. So yeah, whatever the required monitoring tools is required, everything is, I mean, we are, what is that, configured. It is went well now. There are no issues right now. And at the same time, we are giving the DBA support as well. Akhil, next slide. Yep. Okay, in that way, I told you, right, these three databases are residing in the three different Oracle servers. They save something 10 crores of, what is that, prepaid license cost and yeah, actual license cost and 1.3 crore per year. It's an annual support cost. So now they are very happy. And at the same time, the IAS officers also yeah, they are supported well and they gave the good feedback to our this migration project as well. Yeah. That's all related to this MiSeva migration. That is from get rid of the Oracle. That is from Oracle to PostgreSQL. Any questions?
Hi, Tirumala. Thanks. It was really good presentation. I attended this in Pune also. Like Hari mentioned, like every single rupee that
Yeah.
You are spending on proprietary licenses, then that means you are not spending for public.
That's
So
true.
yeah. So just wanted to ask one question. Like when
Please.
we were discussing regarding foreign data wrappers, then it was under challenges, right?
Mhm.
Was that challenge because I mean the latency that you mentioned, was it because of volume or because yeah, like obviously it's a government application and
Yeah.
it will have a lot of customers. So what's exactly reason and uh, solution is like you migrated all schemas from Oracle with data and
Mhm.
then compared on same environment instead of comparing on cross environments, right?
Yeah, it's the same environment only. I told you, right?
So
There,
you
Oracle.
brought from,
Yeah.
yeah, on Postgres and then tested that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So latency was because of volume or because of some like uh, networks.
Yeah. Because of the network as well as,
Hmm.
and at the same time, they are performing the DML operations across this FDW activities related again. Okay, it's not a
Oh,
select statement again. If it is a
oh,
select statement, if it is a retrieving purpose,
hmm.
definitely we will suggest the FDW. Okay, but here they're performing the DML operations as well. That is the
Oh,
reason we are opposite to the FDW. This is the one of the main reason, you know, right? That one.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
because DML operations is not suggestible for the through FDW.
So DML operation, like foreign data wrapper created on Postgres, and from Postgres they were doing DML to Oracle.
Yeah,
Okay.
in their
Yeah.
linked servers, right? They are
Oh.
performing the DML operation between the through linked servers between the
Hmm.
databases again.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. Thank you. Nice question. Yeah.
Thiru, there is
Thanks.
a
Anything
question
else?
from Anil in the chat. If you could answer. Any challenges faced when trying to migrate PL SQL packages to Postgres functions?
What is it, Venkat?
I mean, Anil had a question in the chat.
Okay.
So, any challenges faced when trying to migrate PL SQL packages to Postgres functions?
Okay.
Yeah.
So that is the one good thing, but they don't have any packages here. Okay, all are in the separate procedures only. But at the same time, you know, right? So in Oracle packages, we are migrated as a schemas in the PostgreSQL side. Okay. Yeah.
And there is another question from Anil. So, uh, what load testing tools did you use while testing out these things?
Load testing, we didn't perform any load testing. I mean, the main thing is that the views related, right? The reporting purpose, they use that views. Okay, the views related queries only. We are what is that? These are the SLAs. They give that SLAs. Based on that SLAs, we are well tuned that one. And at the same time, these reporting related queries will be not they are not using very frequently. Okay, it's something. It's a something around night times, non-peak hours, or weekly once like that. If it is whenever it is required. Okay, and because of that reason, we didn't do any performance testing there. But whatever it is going, this one, every transaction and the request and response is very, very quickly happened. That is the reason we didn't do any suggestible in the performance testing side also.